trouble?
Rest.
Then in that case, the tracers of the lost parts of speech will come to the rescue.
Rest.
Detective Marlowe, call in the special investigators.
We can find prepositions, conjunctions, interjections. We can find almost any word at all. We can find missing pronouns, adjectives, and nouns. And we're glad to be at your beck and call. Has the cat got your tongue? Do you feel unstrung? Are you looking for a special word? We can find any verb and our service is superb. We're the tracers of lost parts of speech.
Investigators! Someone's in trouble. Pepper says someone is coming through the door.
Who could it be?
A man who lost an adjective?
Or a lady who misplaced a pronoun?
Oh my! I've had such a dreadful experience. I believe we can help. How may we be of assistance? Your company, now let me see. Ah yes, tracers of lost parts of speech. Yes indeed, and we are here to serve you. Your name please? My name? McMurtry. Professor McMurtry. Professor McMurtry. I'm Detective Hargraves. And I'm Detective Marlowe. And this is our unexcelled, indeed our unexcellable staff of special investigators. Nouns, pronouns, verb the verb, adjectives, adverbs, conjunction, preposition, interjection, and our trusty bloodhound Pepper. Hello. A most impressive staff. Won't you be seated? Ow. Now, Professor, what may we do for you? What part of speech have you lost?
I was in my office preparing for my next speech when I lost my what was it? Whatever it was, I cannot continue with my speech.
You mean you don't know what her speech is missing?
No, only that I need it badly.
Oh dear!
How distressing.
This is going to be a tough case.
Oh.
We must come to the professor's rescue even though she doesn't know what she lost.
That's right!
Well, let's get down to business. May I take your hat, Professor?
Oh, no. I always think better with my hat on. It keeps my brain warm and active.
She thinks better with her hat on? Say, maybe it'll help us, too.
I'm thinking, and this is what I've thought. Professor McMurtry may need a hat to think, but she also needs us.
Why is that?
Because we're parts of speech. It's very hard to think without us.
How impressive.
If everyone sentences.
Yes, and every sentence must be complete.
The professor is right. Every sentence must have two parts.
The first part of each sentence is the subject. It tells who or what we're talking about. In this case, the subject is professor.
The second part of the sentence is the predicate. It tells what the subject is doing. In this case, the predicate is thinks.
So the complete sentence is, the professor thinks. Professor is the subject, and thinks is the predicate.
When I think, my sentences must be complete. When I'm busy with matters psychological, I depend on you to keep my thoughts quite logical. Here's the motto that I repeat. Every sentence must be complete. It's sentence you could never misconstrue.
If you want to be sure you're comprehensible, here's a rule that is eminently sensible. Say the motto that we repeat. Every sentence must be complete.
A most sensible rule, Professor. Now, to come to the part of speech that you lost, was it a noun? It could have been.
Could have been. It must have been. Don't you know how important we are?
We're found everywhere. We're all the things you can name.
Roof, roof. Down, Pepper, we know you want to help, but we must go about this systematically and methodically, grammatically. Let's hear what these nouns have to say.
If you ever wonder what a noun can be, look around the room, name the things you see, like teacher and desk and pencil and book. Nouns can be found anywhere you look.
A noun is the name of a person.
A noun is the name of a place,
A noun is the name of a thing.
or the happiness you feel when you sing. If you ever wonder what a noun can be, walk around the town, name the things you see, like tree and house and grocery store. Count and you'll find 50 million more.
A person, a place, or a thing. That would help me finish my speech. Well, perhaps we can help you. Now we know there are two types of nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. Let's have some examples of common nouns, and we'll try to refresh the professor's memory.
Was it a day?
Grow,
Was it a girl?
grow,
Was it a month?
grow. No, I just can't seem to recall.
Proper nouns come and help us.
If we can locate what the professor lost, we can call it by its special name.
Start with a capital letter, and a day can turn into Sunday. Start with a capital letter,
And a girl can become Renee.
anything special that you write down simply must be a proper noun. Start with a capital letter, and a month can turn into May. Start with a capital letter, and a day can turn into Sunday. Start with a capital letter, and a girl can become Renee. Anything special that you write down simply must be a proper noun. Start with a capital letter, and a month can turn into May.
Oh dear, I wish I could remember. It could have been a noun, either common or proper. I just can't be sure.
Maybe it was a verb. Was this part speech active? Did it show a lot of action?
Row. Down, Pepper. We know you want to play with Herb, but first, let's hear what he has to say.
I'm very often a man of action myself.
Herb the verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He runs, he walks, he whistles and talks. He does whatever you do. Herb the verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He skates, he slides, his new bike he rides.
Sometimes I like to stand very still, just as I am. Then I'm a verb of being.
You are?
I am.
The verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. It's easy to teach his part of speech, for he does whatever you do.
When Herb's an action word, Pepper likes to play with him. They walk, run, and play together. But when Herb's a verb of being and standing very still,
Just as I am,
You are?
I am.
Good old Pepper crawls into the corner and sleeps. Yes, I can see Pepper is quite the dog.
Professor, does Herb the verb look familiar at all to you? Would you say you lost an action verb or a verb of being?
They seem familiar, but they don't seem to be the part of speech I lost.
Pepper must be on the trail. Well, this must be your missing word, Professor. Pepper is usually right.
What is it? What does it do?
It's the adjective brown. Tell the professor what you do.
Adjectives describe anything you've ever seen. Adjectives can tell you the grass is green. Adjectives describe any word at all for you. Adjectives can tell you the sky is blue. See a setting sun on a beautiful lake or a pine tree so tall. If you want to paint a picture, use the loveliest words of all. Adjectives will show you the way to Wonderland. Adjectives will help you to understand.
So you see, we describe.
Green grass,
A tall tree.
blue sky.
And a brown something for Professor McMurtry.
Well, Professor, I think Pepper's done it again.
No, I'm sure it wasn't the adjective brown. I don't particularly like brown. What a pity. No, I prefer blue. There's something so peaceful and relaxing about it. It makes one forget. But that's my trouble. Something I've forgotten. Something that keeps me from finishing my speech. Ah, well.
Yes, well, perhaps it was an adverb. Did your word answer these questions?
How, when, where, how much? How, when, where, how much? How did she sing? She sang rather badly. When did she sing? She sang very often. Where did she sing? She sang everywhere. How much did she sing? Too much. How did he work? He worked rather slowly. When did he work? He worked very seldom. Where did he work? He worked here and there. How much did he work? Not enough. You can recognize an adverb if you really try. It might help you if you notice that we often end in ly. How did she look? She looked very carefully. Where did she look? She looked quite continuously. Where did she look? She looked everywhere. How sad did she feel? Indescribably.
So you see, if it were an adverb, it would answer the questions how, when, where, or how much.
Let me think about some adverbs. Quickly, soon, near.
What do you think, Professor?
This is a quandary.
I know, it must be a pronoun. We often take the place of nouns.
Would you recognize a pronoun? choose. If you're quite correct, you will learn respect. Learn the pronouns you should use.
No, I'm sure it wasn't a pronoun. I can't understand it. Oh my.
Yes, you call Professor?
No, I just said oh my. I was upset and expressing my feelings.
That's just what the interjection does for us. When we want to express what we say very strongly, interjection helps us out.
You see, I could say, ouch, that hurts! Or, oh, I didn't know. Or, well, isn't that unusual?
Of all the parts of speech, I consider myself the chief. For I take whatever you want to say, and I make it very brief. If you want to tell the world that your finger hurts a lot, ouch is all you have to say. If there's something very difficult, then now you understand. Oh, it's very helpful. Interjections always say it in a nutshell. They're so very useful every day. So if you want to show a friend how surprised you are, well, it's all you have to say. If you want to show delight in a very pretty sight, ooh, it's all you have to say. If there's something you must vote upon to show that you agree, it's very helpful. Interjections always say it in a nutshell. They're so very useful every day. So if you want to greet a friend in the warmest way, hi is all you have to say.
So you see, interjection is a valued member of our distinguished staff.
Yes, yes.
Row. Yes, even Pepper uses interjections, but
If only we could get a good clue. Was your word in, around, or about anything? Oh, Pepper's running all around the room. It must be a preposition.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Prepositions, see if you can help the professor.
Around, across, among, to, against, along, beyond, through, before, behind, on, under, without, after, during, for, about. These are prepositions used for well before, and you haven't better some. We'll introduce some more. Aside, between, amid, of, except, upon, below, above, apart, until, at, over, within, outside, inside, up, from, in. These are prepositions useful every day. We relate the other words in everything you say.
no, prepositions are fine. They're just not the part of speech I'm looking for.
Poor Pepper.
Excuse me. Hey! I'm the only part of speech left. Maybe I could help you because I'm a connecting word. I connect words or groups of words. Maybe I could help connect you with the part of speech you lost.
Conjunctions connect.
And I'll try to help, for you can't succeed unless I intercede.
Conjunctions connect.
As you soon will see, if you stay around until your word is found.
Conjunctions connect.
But I need a clue.
Or a day or two, because this case is tough.
How perplexing. I must simply remember this word. It is absolutely necessary before I can finish my speech.
Investigators, you'll have to work hard to round up every possible word. We've already named the 8 parts of speech, and the professor still can't identify what's missing.
This is a most difficult case.
Yes.
This is a most difficult and unusual case.
Yes, yes.
I just don't understand it. What's this? Glasses! That's it, I lost my glasses.
Why, of course, you lost a thing, the common noun, glasses.
And I couldn't finish my speech without them. So, I lost the common noun glasses. Sometimes I'm a bit forgetful. Traces of the last parts of speech, I thank you.
As a conjunction, it is my pleasure to connect Professor McMurtry and these glasses.
These brown glasses. Ah, yes. Now my speech will be complete.
We did it!
Magnificently, scientifically done. And look, that's what Pepper is trying to tell us. A thing, glasses, brown glasses. Good dog, Pepper.
Rest, rest.
We can find prepositions, conjunctions, interjections. We can find almost any word at all. We can find missing pronouns, adjectives, and nouns. And we're glad to be at your beck and call. Has the cat got your tongue? Do you feel unstrung? Are you looking for a special word? We can find any verb and our service is superb. We're the tracers of lost parts of speech.
Aren't they fabulous?
Yeah.
Normally, these shows are one night only, and you got a chance to see our very best tonight. One of our actors was out sick, so we hope that you're feeling better, Gia, and I didn't mind saying your parts for you. We do have 2 actors that were here the last time that this show was performed. Our 8th graders, Lily and Zara, back in 2017 were Girl and Month. And they have moved up to the lead. So, but they got to revisit those old memories from kindergarten. Kind of a special show for them. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope those songs get stuck in your head.